Falath is completely disassembled and currently. What's up? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Just got done riding and I'm here to answer a question, man. Somebody dropped a comment and it was like, yo, what's up with the Elves, man? What's up with the Falath, man? What is going on with it? As you can see, the Falath is completely disassembled and currently it is on eBay and it is listed for sale. I know. And let me explain. There's three reasons why I'm selling this bike, right? And I was going to sell it as a whole bike, but I think it was easier to part it out, and I wanted to do something else with this part, with the parts from the bike. But like I said, there's three reasons why I'm selling the bike, and I'm going to talk about those things. Right now, currently, according to Strava, I want to say I got like 54 miles on the bike, so it's basically new, right? So this is not the number one reason, but this is just the first reason. The first reason is bike feel. And I talk about bike feel a lot on this channel. I talk about bike feel a lot on my first ride review with this bike. And the Falath just didn't give me that bike feel, man. It's like when I'm riding the Falath, all I'm thinking about is riding another bike. That's like the main thing, or it's a big thing. And I don't know, man. It's kind of disappointing. But yeah, that ride feels huge, man. I just don't get that spark. I don't get that excitement when I'm riding the bike, and it just makes me kind of like not want to ride it. Now, I do know that wheels can play a big part in how your bike rides, how it handles, the speed, and all that. And I have considered getting some more wheels, but to be honest, this is a rim brake bike. And I don't have no plans on investing more money in rim brake items, you know? Because like all the bikes that I'm interested in now and the future stuff that's coming on, I'm interested in disc brakes. I'm not interested in rim brake, you know? So that's one thing. The second reason, right? The reason number two, and I kind of just talked about it, it's the rim brake, man. When I got the bike, I should have got a disc brake bike, man. I should have got the disc brake bike and I didn't. And I'm really regretting it. And the reason why I didn't get the disc brake bike is because I had all this rim brake stuff laying around. And I had, you know, rim brake DI2. I had everything and it was just easy to build it. But after riding the bike and owning a disc brake bike, in my opinion, there's nothing like disc brake. You know, it's just too many options, man. I'm big into the wheels. I'm big into tires, and I've done so many different reviews on tires and talked about different type of tires. And with a disc brake wheel set, you just have way more options than a rim brake. So and like I said, I could have got a better set of rim brake wheels, but right now I currently got, like I'm just looking over here, I got the wheels that were on the Falath, I got my trainer bike wheels, I got the wheels that came on my TT bike, and then I got my new set of wheels that I put on the TT bike. I got 4 sets of rim brake wheels, and I'm just not interested in spending money on another set of rim brake wheels. If it was disc, I would definitely consider purchasing a high-end set of disc wheels, but just not a rim brake, right? So the third and final reason why I'm selling this bike, and this is kind of like the really thing that just like took it over the edge. I got something new, bro. I got something new, and I'm going to show you what this thing is, man. Check me out, bro. This is a Bianchi XR3 disc brake frame set. Oh my freaking goodness, bro. Oh my God. I've been wanting this bike for so long. This is a beautiful bike, man. I've been wanting this bike for so long. And I'm going to tell you what happened, right? I'm going to throw a video up real quick of my buddy's bike so you could see what I'm talking about.
Made a damn good ride. Now I gotta eat. You about to put me on the YouTube?
That joint is dope, right? So I'm riding with my buddy the other day, and he's got his Bianchi out. I'm like, man, your bike is so freaking nice, bro. And he's like, man, I love this bike. It's one of my favorite bikes. the way it rides, the way it handles, the way it looks. Like, I really, really like this bike. And I was like, you know what? If I found one for a good deal, I would consider getting one. And I've heard that the rim brake Bianchis ride better than the disc brake. But like I said, I'm a disc brake guy, man. I want disc brakes. So it was crazy. Like, the next day, I'm out searching and I find this frame set. And the price on it was crazy cheap, man. Crazy. I couldn't believe the price that the guy had it listed for. And the price was already a good deal. So I hit the guy up, right? And I was like, hey, man, would you drop down a little bit more? And he was like, what you thinking about? And, you know, I gave him a number because you never know till you try, right? So then I hit up my boy that has the Bianchi. And I'm like, yo, I found this Bianchi. And I told him the price that he had it listed for. He said, man, you better get that bike. I said, I know, man, but I shot him an offer and I'm going to see if he's going to come down a little bit. The dude came back and said, yeah, man, I'll take the offer and I'll get it shipped out, you know, the next day. So that was it, man. I bought it. So this was the last thing that really made me sell the Falath, because everything I needed on the Falath, I'm going to put on this bike. You know, I had the Di2, the cord power meter, all that stuff. The only thing that I had to get that was different was Di2 parts and components are all interchangeable, but I had Dura-Ace shifters on there for rim brake, and I just had to get some Di2 shifters that had the for the hydraulic brakes, and I got those. But I got a full Ultegra group set that's going to go on here. Like I said, cord power meter, and then y'all know I just got those new Bontrager Aeolus RSL 51s, and then my old Pro 51s I'm going to put on this bike. So the Falath's got to go, man. It's been a nice short ride, about 54 miles, but it's time to move on to bigger and better things. And as I said 1,000 times, if Elves want to send me out a disc brake frame set, I will build it up and give y'all a better review. But at the moment, I just don't see myself investing more money into the Elves because I'm on to something else, man. So that's all I got for y'all. I'm out.